Alright, what's up everybody? Uh, Welcome to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet versus Wonderlocke. Um, Also, I'm gonna throw out there the elephant in the room for people on my channel, as literally last week in the Sword and Shield episode, we said that we were gonna finish the game. Yeah, never
You lied.
mind. We
You
lied.
lied.
Yeah, we lied. Um, we were gonna, but we really didn't get around to it. And I started getting really excited for this one, and I really didn't want to get burnt out on Wonderlocking before then, or get her burnt out on it. Since since I had already won, we just didn't really bother to go back and finish. So, welcome to the Scarlet and Violet versus Wonderlocke now. um, I'm just glad it's happening because I was really worried for a little while there that just we weren't going to be able to do it for one reason or other. But
Oh,
it's
I
happening.
know. I'm so excited. And you know what? This also brings up a good point. Hopefully, in the future, a Pokemon Arceus Wonderlock will come out. Did come up with some new rules. Hopefully, that will work with the game so we can actually do a Wonderlock.
Yeah, or worst case scenario, we could always do like we could do something. We'll figure it out. But
I just
um,
feel really bad, like going from Sword and Shield, and then Arceus comes out, and we just never play it, and then we
well,
just end up
Arceus is
going straight.
different though, so it doesn't really
It
lend itself
is,
to it as much.
but it did technically come out before this one, so I do feel a little bad. It's like, ah.
And I like for verses to be like different versions of the game, whereas Arceus only has one. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll get to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit English. Get started on my portion of the game.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what your character comes out. Okay, when I first opened this game, I thought it was gonna be so like your generic like Sword and Shield, how you got a little bit of customization, but like the details in this game were insane.
Yeah, it kind of makes up for the lack of. I mean, the lack of clothing changes makes sense in the game's story, if you being like a student at an academy. But it's kind of upsetting just after all the games where you could deeply customize your clothing to not be able to do it at all outside of like
That's
accessories.
true.
It's kind of weird.
That was true. I was a little slightly disappointed, but you know what? It makes sense. You're going to a school, so a uniform would be required.
Let's see which.
I was gonna put my whole
Blues.
tag in there, but I was like, you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna go with the back half of it.
Yeah,
Oh shit! No! I fucked up! No! No! Gosh dang it, Jesse! I didn't customize.
Oh, well, we can change it later. You can come back and change it. Let's try not to get too far ahead. I want blue eyes. Or is this the one that had like, which did I have? Did I have ultramarine? Was there a sapphire? Was that a thing? No. I'm gonna go with ultramarine. Eye shape, what did I have?
Sorry, I'm also kind of eating at the same time. Hopefully y'all are not picking up on that. But while you're doing your customizations and going with your aqua hair there, so let's talk about the other elephant in the room.
Oh yeah, the rules.
No, well,
Oh.
no, not that, but we'll call it the third elephant in the room. Quaxley. I said it was a shit Pokemon and I hated every fucking thing about it. But you know what? I don't think I hate Quaxley and his final evolution. I hate the artwork that they published for it, because once you get it in the game and the way its tail fans out and everything, I understand why they did it that way, and I love it so much better.
Actually, I really like. I am kind of sick of the humanoid Pokemon final evolutions, but I don't care. Quaxley's final evolution is cool in my book. I really like it. It's not like my favorite or anything, but I was certainly plenty okay with it.
I think it was mainly just the artwork that they showed on what is that Pokemon website where you look all your Pokemon up?
Bulbapedia?
Not the actual yeah, Bulbapedia. Like the artwork that they showed for it, for its final evolution. I absolutely hate that artwork, like with a passion. It actually made me hate Quaxley. It made me straight up hate Quaxley. Um, I actually don't mind it. In the shiny version of it, I actually really like the tealish version of it better than like the normal version. We'll see if I can get a shiny Quaxley
All right.
from a trade.
I'm heading into the game now.
All right. Well, I'm waiting on you. Let's go ahead and get to the second elephant in the room. I know we kind of just jumped from 1 to 3, but
the rules. So, the rules are well, I'm gonna throw out there start things off in case people didn't watch the last one. I mean, you don't know what a Wonderlocke is. Let's explain a Nuzlocke first. Nuzlocke, a Wonderlocke is a form of a Nuzlocke. A Nuzlocke is where you play a Pokemon game. Traditionally, you can only catch the first Pokemon you find in each area, each route, or each town. This game's a little different, but we'll get to that because this one's a little different from other Pokemon games. But you can only catch the first one in each route. You have to nickname every Pokemon you catch. That's the second rule. And the third and final rule is and the most important one is if one of your Pokemon faints, it is considered dead, and you have to release it or do what I do, and I like to put it in a box to go over at the end of the series to show which all Pokemon died. But the point is, you can never use it again because it's dead. You have to nickname them for stronger attachment and whatnot. And then, so for Wonderlocke is basically the same thing as a Nuzlocke, but the Pokemon you catch, you Wonder Trade, or it's now called Surprise Trade. You surprise trade it away, which is where you trade it out with some random other person. You don't know what you're going to get in return. Whatever you get, that's what you're stuck with. Unless you get Pokemon you've already got, in which case you can trade it back out.
That brings up another thing. I can't remember because I went through this game so fast. Was there level restrictions? There are level restrictions.
Yes, there are level restrictions. Oh, I'm going through the opening cutscene. You can go through the opening cutscene.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But we'll get to the level restrictions just as it comes. Basically, if your Pokemon is outside of the level restriction what you use, you can choose to retrade it again if you would like, or you can keep it, which is risky, or save it. Like you can keep it but not use it. But basically, you have the option to retrade it.
When he says risky, he's talking about the Regieleki he fucking killed.
I didn't kill it. It killed itself. It killed itself out of spite. Anyway, yeah, I found out it's riskier than I thought in the last series. You should watch it. The whole series is up on YouTube now. Literally, the last episode went up last week on... Shit, what day does this come up? Wednesday? Friday? Shit. Whatever day of the week this video is on, it came out on the last one of that. I think July 23rd was the date. So whatever date July 23rd is, I think. But... anyways, versus Wonderlocke. Typically, people do it as a race to the finish of the game, whoever can beat the game first, but I don't really like that. What I tend to do, and what we did last time, and we'll be doing again this time that we enjoy, is battling after every gym. This game's a little different, we'll get there, but going over the basics first. But after every gym, you would battle, and whoever gets to 5 wins first, because 8 gyms and then the champion, that's 9 battles, so best of 9, 5. Whoever wins 5 battles first wins. So that is the traditional rules for our versus Wonderlocks. However, for Scarlet and Violet, there's going to be some differences as the game needs them to accommodate the design of the game. With it having more than just the one basic gyms to champion storyline. We are going to battle after every main story accomplishment. So every gym, every Team Star base, and every Titan. We'll be battling after those. So it'll actually be best of 21 battles instead of best of 9. So there'll be a lot more battling going on. And then for capturing, as you can clearly see, this game is not linear like the previous ones. There's no set path, although we will be following a certain path to go where you need to go. So what we'll be doing is After each main accomplishment, we'll be catching a Pokemon. And then the first time we enter each of the six biomes, 7 counting, yeah, that. So you can't really see it on my screen that well, but basically, you can see most of them now, but the starting area at the bottom is the grassland biome, then the ruins biome, the desert biome, the lake biome, the icy land biome, and then the thicket where the fairy Pokemon are, and then area 0 at the end of the game. So it's 7 if you count area 0. Those areas for the first time we'll catch there. So yeah, that's how we'll be trekking it. Do you think? I don't know. We'll see at the beginning of the game. It's gonna be kind of weird because of the. Oh man, I'm way ahead of you on the cutscene, so I'll wait in the house for a little bit. We may make adjustments if needed, but as of right now, that's the rule. It's a lot to take in right off the bat, but I promise it's not as complicated as it sounds. And we have a set order we'll be doing the gyms and titans and everything, as to try to keep us from battling things that are way out of our league too early and losing the entire Wonderlocke, and have it not be at the hands of the other person. Like, I don't know about you, Whitney, but I would certainly hate to lose this Wonderlocke by actually losing the Wonderlocke and not by losing the versus part.
Oh my god, I would be so mad. I just like fall to like the weakest team star like battle ever. I'm like, gosh darn it, why did I do this?
Yeah, like you accidentally go up to the false dragon titan first, like before you even do the bug gym.
Oh my god. Speaking of titans, can I just say actually it's maybe a little bit of spoilers for people who haven't played the game. But yeah, that false dragon titan. Christ, man, was he hard.
Yeah, that was definitely the most difficult one. I did not realize that the levels didn't. I did not realize at first that the levels did not change depending on where you went, or like on which order you did them. Like that the high level ones are high level regardless of how early you are. So I beat a gym that was 20 levels higher than me. Like as the very first gym I beat. I didn't beat the bug gym until like gym 4 or 5.
So okay, the gym battles, let me just say, going through its very first gameplay, all my Pokemon were pretty low level, like 20s, maybe early 30s. I just wiped out all the gyms and the Elite Four. Like, I don't know about you, I felt like because they were splitting their focus straight from gym battles to like technically 4 different storylines, they kind of lost like the effectiveness of the gym battles. I think it's a little easier.
They're not quite as. Yeah, it's not quite as bad. I don't think it's as difficult. Just for me, it was difficult because I also skipped like all the trainer battles, and
100%.
So like, I was just very underleveled. I still managed to win, which I guess also just proves that like I beat every single one on the first try, including when they were like 20 levels higher than me. So I guess that does go to show how easy it is, but I can't say that I didn't have any Pokemon die during it. So that's going to be the real hard challenge here, is not letting anything faint.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, also speaking of, not doing Pokemon battles, trainer battles, I absolutely love that this game
you can skip them.
It took the whole thing out. So no longer do I have to try and sneak around these motherfuckers. They're just not there anymore. And I didn't realize that first, and I was trying to sneak around. And I actually ended up walking in front of somebody, and I was like, wait a minute. I love that.
I have a little bit of an input delay, so if I like walk into a wall, that's why. There's a delay between when I hit buttons and when it actually happens by like half a second. So
that's okay. While we're taking a second from the rules, I do want to go ahead and throw out there, because I know you usually record quite a few episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to go ahead and put out there for anybody watching his videos. I sound really crappy right now. I am currently have a cold, so I will sound weird in his videos as he puts them out. And hopefully it will only last the first few episodes. We'll see, because I know how Jesse likes to record stuff, so we'll see how many episodes it lasts.
Yeah, I like to bulk record just because it's guarantees no matter, because I tend to take hiatuses all the time. It guarantees the channel doesn't die. I haven't recorded or uploaded a video in almost 6 months. My channel has been as active as it's ever been. So that's been nice. So I don't actually take hiatuses. I just recorded a bunch at once, so I don't have to upload as often. Like, this is being recorded 6 months before it comes out. More than 6 months before, so.
You know about this, right? Where you get your, like, food powers and stuff, and you can see how long they last?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to point out, it took me beating the entire game and catching all 400 Pokemon to realize that was even there. I was like, wait, what? Oh, remember when you and,
Alex was talking about,
Alex.
I swear the screen on this is bigger. I was like, because it is.
Yeah, I came over here and I just happened to click it, and it straight up says the screen's bigger.
Dude, after playing on the OLED, it is so hard to go back to the original Switch. Like, the screen is so much better.
Luckily, I don't have that issue because I don't have an OLED.
Yeah, it's like the bezel. Like, I'm really not a bezel person. I'm not that picky with it, but like, it's such a massive difference that like, I went to boot up my old Switch for something. I don't remember what, and I was like, oh god, the screen's so tiny. Why are these bezels so huge?
Hold on, I think my...
Yeah, I'm starting to...
my audio's playing. I just realized that.
I mean, your audio.
For the game.
It shows audio on the thingy, on your readings.
Yeah, I don't hear it for me, though. I'm hoping that people can hear it.
Well, it shows it shows readings there. I think it's just that it's not playing for you.
That's lame. I'm gonna be going through this whole game silent.
The audio doesn't really matter. There's no voice acting, so.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Game Freak, please, voice acting in the next one. Like, I'm not that guy that gets that upset over it, but like, I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt the characters to not have actual voice acting with the cutscenes.
Oh my gosh, I agree, 100%. I would love to have at least one Pokemon game where they had voice actors.
Can you imagine if specifically Arvin, in the scenes with his dog, that if he could actually have true emotional voice acting, how much more effective that story would be?
Yes.
Like, I will say, people complain about these games a lot, understandably so. Like, the bugginess and the lack of voice acting hits really hard in this one. But part of the reason it hits so hard is because I think they did a better job with... Like, this is the best I think they've done with story since Black and White.
100% agree.
Which is... I guess it's not that hard. The past few games have had really sucky stories, but, like... This is the first time I've, like, genuinely been invested in what happens. Even if it's not that, like, unpredictable. It was, like... Some of the characters, like Arvin and Penny, were, like... ones that I really wanted to see, like, where their story went, and their characters actually mattered. Team Star actually has genuine motivation, and isn't two-dimensional.
Yes! Okay, 100%, I absolutely loved, like, all three storylines in this. Arvent I did first, 100%. I was like, you know what, we're going after the Titans, I don't care how low level my Pokemon are.
We need to save this dog. That was mine. I was like, I need to save his dog. I feel like, as a dog owner who, like, I literally watched my childhood dog grow old and die, and so I was like, no, it's not happening. This dude's dog needs to live. I didn't do it first. I was the first one I finished, actually, so technically I did do it first, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't do some of the other ones along the way.
I only started doing the other ones along the way when, like, I couldn't beat the false dragon, and I was like, okay, I definitely need to level up my Pokemon.
The weird thing is, I actually left Arvin by the laboratory at the end for his final battle until I finished both of the other two paths first. Like I left him just standing out there.
Oh, I was so disappointed that I couldn't go to Area 0 until like I finished the other two. Because they were like, you need a friend or whatever. And I was like, are you kidding me?
I
Now
didn't.
I have to finish it?
I had a feeling that was how it was gonna be. I'm not ready. What else do I have to do first? I don't remember. Oh, I have to go in here again. Okay. Another interesting thing to point out, because like the last series, I had a serious advantage just because of my Pokemon knowledge. Not trying to sound like arrogant or anything, but like it gave me an advantage in the battles. One thing that you have an advantage over me is you've actually probably played more of this game than I have. Because as weird as it sounds, after I finished the main storyline, I never booted back in for the post game. I did not want to get burnt out before doing this series or anything. So I was like, I'm going to save the post game until we do the Wonderlocke, so that way whenever I'm wanting to play the game again, I can just go back and do that, as opposed to having played all the post game and stuff and being kind of tired of it by the time we do this series.
Oh, actually, hold up before we continue. Did we want to include the post game battles into our Pokemon?
We'll see how the series goes. Traditionally, you don't, but if we actually get to the end and we decide we want to, we can.
All right. But no. On that note, no, I actually did not do the post stuff. I got done with the main game.
You completed the Dex though, didn't you?
Yes, I did the main game, and then I went and completed the Dex because I really, 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 really wanted to get shiny Pokemon. Also, speaking of which, there's something I want to try as soon as we're able to like roam on our own for freely. You can do raid battles with people on Scarlet or Violet.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if technically we can also be teammates.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So this one you can roam the world together. So we could hypothetically do that, which would be kind of cool because I haven't actually gotten to do that yet.
I know you're the only one that has this game, and I was like hoping that you wanted to try.
Yeah, I'd be totally down to try that. I want to see what that's like. And
also, there's one Pokemon that you can get that you have to be in a party with somebody and evolve it. You have to be in a party. I learned that the hard way. And I had to fucking, find somebody to trade this one Pokemon with.
Was it, Gimme Ghoul or something?
No, I forget what its, unevolved form name is, but Paraffin, the dolphin. Its, final form is Paraffin. But you have to be in a party, and you have to, level it up while you're in a party to get it evolved.
Like I said, this is the first Nuzlocke I'm going into where I haven't mastered the game beforehand. I've literally only played it once, and I played the bear story of it, and then stopped. So
Ooh.
I don't know the game inside and out. I don't know I know most of the new Pokemon. I don't know all of the Paradox Pokemon, I think is what they're called. The future and ancient ones. Because you unlock most of them in the post game. And then
I have not done that, so I absolutely have no idea about any of that. But I did learn something interesting. I'm not sure if you actually know about this, but in Monastoke, I think that's the name of the first town that you go to, where the school is.
Monastoke is the first town in Sword and Shield. It's
Oh, you're right.
Mesa Gosa.
With the M.
Mesa Gosa.
Yes. As you're going up to the stairs to the school, there's this lady by the lamppost. Did you know if you talk to her and she'll look at what games you've played and she'll give you a custom case for every game that you've played?
Yeah, I had the Arceus phone case.
I didn't realize that was what that was until a few days ago, and I went and got the Arceus case, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty dope. I know you've played more Pokemon games than me on your Switch. I believe you played Brilliant, Shining Diamond, Brilliant Pearl. I think
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Okay, yeah, I knew I was gonna get them messed up,
but yeah.
I knew you did that, so I knew you would be able to get those cases. Which on this profile, I actually played the Sword and Shield, so I'll be able to get those cases too.
I don't know. I don't remember which save data I've got on which profiles on here and on this system specifically. But that's just something I even remember to get phone cases. So I guess we'll just see.
Oh, I hit wrong buttons. I don't care about this. No.
Oh, we can change uniforms already? Damn it. I'm already at the lab.
I thought there was a way to change your character's looks. Oh, yep. Change look. There we go. While you're doing that, I'm gonna customize my character since I failed to do so.
I'm gonna let this first episode go long. I'm gonna go to our first trade, depending on when it is. But I think it's pretty early in this one.
Yeah, I believe it's right after you talk to you have to battle with what's her face.
Yeah, and then you have to have 2 Pokemon, so we'll do our first catch. But I know the another thing I like, the tutorial is not that long for this one. Another good choice. I think design-wise, I think the game was actually really good. It felt very fresh and new, while still not being a complete deviation from the formula. It's like a deviation, but not like a sun and moon type deviation.
Right.
Hi, Nimona. Nimona doesn't have a ton of depth, but she's definitely less annoying than both Hop and How. So they're getting there.
Okay,
I like
also
her character
want to point
design. It's pretty cool. I like the little green strands.
Oh yes, 100%. I really also love how this game included Violet and Scarlet coloring for your hair.
Want to be friends? No.
No. Rude.
Fuck you. Battle right now. I don't even have a Pokemon yet. Like, chill.
Alright, we're gonna change this.
Yes, I have decided. But first... shit, what was it? Is it here? No. Is it this button? I don't remember which button it is. Gotta stay. No, not emotes.
Oh no, Jesse! I can't change my hair. I have to go to the salon.
Correct. How do you change your character again? Like, change your clothes?
Left pad button, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's gonna also have red hair, and a different hairstyle, but I can't change it right now, so we're stuck with Blondie for now. With red eyebrows. Oh no, I changed the eye shape. I changed the eye shape.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Winter again. I don't like it as much as I do in Violet, but... Also, I have not played Scarlet yet. I've only played Violet. I saved Scarlet for whenever we do this series. Alright, Quaxley. You know, I'm trading you out. We need more Quaxleys in the world.
I'm trading you. No, we don't need more Quaxleys. Okay, we're going with this. Yes. Okay, I got my character somewhat customized.
Alright, so we're gonna name Quaxley...
Was there not a button to run? Am I just being crazy?
there is, I just don't think you can do it. Oh, try holding B, but I don't think you can do it yet.
Okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with this.
I don't know why I feel the need to name Quaxley Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch!
Like Captain. CAP''N, just like the actual Captain Crunch.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to you. Fue Coco. Oh, okay, that's so cute. I'm not gonna lie, you and your little Quaxley.
I have not done a single surprise trade either, so I don't know if this could age very poorly by the end of the series. Let's see, but I do not know if they're like any Pokemon that get traded out like a ton and like completely uh, flood the surprise trade or not. But
That's actually a good question because I honestly don't know either.
oh, I just remembered one thing I really like that they did with Nemona. It's because like they've done in some previous games where your rival was already a trainer, like May, for example, May and Brandon and Ruby and Sapphire. They're like already trainers before you, but they give her an excuse to be as low level as you, which is that like
Right.
she's just not using the team she used to become champion. So I thought that was really cool. That like not until after you already become champion does she use her full team on you. I was like, that's pretty cool. Like they don't just ignore the like be like, oh yeah, this person's already champion. She has one level 5 Squirtle.
You know what I like? I like how you go through this whole game and you get to the end and you finally beat the Elite Four and like the one lady who's like in charge of everything.
Yeah, the number 1 champion.
Yeah, you get through this whole thing and they actually acknowledge that you're a champion now. I don't think they did that in other games, or at least didn't call you champion.
Yeah, they didn't do, and they did, but like they didn't do much. Like the only one where they did it like a good amount would be like gold and silver, or at least heart gold, soul silver. Since when you go back through the Kanto region, because it's like, oh, I see you've conquered the Johto League, but you haven't faced the Kanto League yet.
I'm hoping that they turn this series into a show, like they've done some of the other ones, because I would really love to see.
Well, so they've abandoned like doing the like just having a season themed after each show with last like instead of having Pokemon the series Sword and Shield, they had Pokemon Journeys. But they are completely
Right.
rebooting the series, as you may or may not have seen, where Ash Ketchum is no longer going to be in the anime.
What? No,
You
I
didn't
actually
hear
haven't
about
seen that.
that? Like Ash
I
Ketchum's
know.
final story arc is coming like within the next. I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be over. I think. In Japan at least. I
Like,
don't know when it airs in America, but Ash Ketchum's story is ending, and they're starting off with two new characters, which I don't
I
remember.
did
I don't remember
see.
exactly what they look like, but I remember I thought the female character looked really cool. I liked her design.
I did see. Kind of what happened at the end of Journeys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Um.
spoil it, but I mean I feel
Yeah.
like it's
No.
pretty easy to guess. But um,
But I thought it would continue. I didn't think they'd ever replace Ash.
yeah, I was wondering if I was kind of hoping they would, just because like I thought it might be cool to have somebody else. The weird thing is I don't think they're having Pikachu be the companion anymore either. Like I know
Well, I
that
mean that
sounds
was
weird, but like Pikachu's like the mascot of Pokemon. Like you'd think they'd put him front and center. I'm not upset about it. I'm just shocked. I guess. Like I thought they would have a new character that also has a Pikachu.
I'm not surprised by that because
Considering
that
how
was
much
kind
they
of.
shove Pikachu down our throats, I figured they'd make Pikachu the main Pokemon still. But
I think
no.
it was mainly because it was Ash's first starter Pokemon. Um, but you know what? I would really love to see.
I think it's going to be just the starters for each one will be like the mascots. I don't know because we only got the one series announced, and from the
Right.
artwork it looked like it was the starters, but it's weird because it was two characters. So I don't know like where the starter. There are three starters. I don't know how that's going to be divvied, but I didn't look too much into it. Just because again, all I had was some art that I've seen. Excuse me.
Okay, let me try not to fail at this because usually this is where I fuck up and end up not naming the Pokemon.
Yep. Try out my new buddy instead of my usual partners. Perfect. Excuse me.
Oh shit. Hold on. I spelled it wrong.
Bubbles.
Wait. Should we have... If anybody else gets this reference, I would love y'all forever.
Mr. Bubbles? Mr. Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles. I feel like I should know that, but I can't.
You 100% should know that, Jesse.
Is it something Disney related?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I figured. Mr. Bubbles. What the fuck is that from?
They
Okay.
only ever mention it once.
I'm blanking. I can't.
Mr. Bubbles was from Lilo and Stitch. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
okay. It's to be fair, it's been a little while since I watched that one. I watched that one in like 4 or 5 years.
Okay, can we talk about that for a second? Did you know that they made another Lilo and Stitch, like a it was like some Japanese themed. It was definitely anime for Lilo and Stitch, but where Lilo came back for like one episode. How mad that made me, because she basically just abandoned Stitch and never came back. I'm like, you bitch.
Alright, we gotta get you to hurry up. You're behind me. I already beat her, but
I know
I'm gonna try to slow things down a little bit, but I'm just not sure exactly what to do because I don't want my screen to be completely stopped.
You know what I wish they would do for Pokemon?
What's that?
The starters that they start with. They always give the other trainer like the weaker one, the weaker type to your type.
Yeah,
I wish
since
they would give them the stronger one to your type, it would be so much better.
I think that I really think X and Y had it right by giving you two partners. I think they also did it in Black and White, where they give you two partners or two rivals. One of them has the strong one of them has the weak one. So you see both.
Right.
You see all three starters throughout the game. And the one that has the strong one tends to be, or was like the partner that's like the really good trainer, whereas the one with the weak one is the one that's not as much of a good trainer. And the story like revolves around that. Like clearly you and the one that was strong against you were like the masters, and the other one was just a friend, aka Bianca and Shauna.
Yes. I feel the need to sneeze so badly, but it's not happening,
Bless you.
and it kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts.
Emotionally.
It does.
Also, my
Go, Mr. Bubbles.
I haven't acknowledged it on this yet. I know that my layout is not nearly as professional as it was on this friggin' Sword and Shield Nuzlocke, but I just slapped it together real fast because I'm not going for production value here. I'm just going for fun. That's what this is more focused on. This isn't meant to be as hardcore as it probably came across when you were listing off the rules. It's pretty casual. It's just a fun little competition.
In which this time I will beat Jesse's ass, 'cause I think he won last time.
Yeah, I won 5-2 last time, I believe.
Though that one battle, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. You like, I'm gonna choose a random move.
Yeah,
like,
and
you
it
go.
just and like I told you to be like, tell me when to stop as I was scrolling through them, and it stopped on. I forget what move it was, but it was a move that that literally ended up not damaging you and let you win.
Yes, that was insane.
I rewatched our last episode at work today, or listened to it. I couldn't really see it, but I just remember like how much you fucking hated the Cinderace I had that could change its type, and my Drapion at the beginning setting up the toxic spikes, so it poisoned every single one of your Pokemon.
Speaking of Cinderace, you actually never got to like the 7-star rates or anything because right now they're currently giving out a Cinderace and the 7-star rates.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm like, thank God. I was like, thank God it's a 7-star rates. I
Yeah.
would hate for Jesse to get that shit.
Hey, someone could be breeding it. You never know. And I do want different Pokemon. I don't want to have the same ones, but it would be pretty funny if the one that you hated the most still ended up being on my team with the hidden ability and everything.
It was just that one because of its stupid hidden ability, and it made me so mad. And the fact that that is a, I looked it up because I was like, I wonder if any other Pokemon can have this ability, but it is a Cinderace line only ability.
There is, so it doesn't have that name, but I think 1 or 2 Pokemon have a move or an ability that does the same thing. I don't know if they're available, if they're able to get in Sword and Shield or in Scarlet and Violet or not, but I know that, well, now I know off the top of my head because I've had it multiple times, is the Froakie Greninja line can have it. It's called Protean though instead, but it does the same thing. Or whenever you use a move, your type changes to the type of move you're using.
Oh, that's so insane. You will
I
pretty
know.
much wipe me out every time.
Yeah, that was honestly the ace in the hole. Where that was, whenever you have a Pokemon that's super effective against me, oh no, I changed types to something that's super effective against you instead. What are the odds?
No, because of that, I have so much PTSD because of it. I straight up going through this game got me a Dragon Pult. Immediately got me a Dragon Pult.
Yeah, that thing was your best Pokemon. I remember that one I had, like, that was the one thing that could truly counter Cinderace, because I had nothing on Cinderace that could go against it, and it could, because I remember I had, was it fire, fighting, and normal, or fire, fighting, and flying?
Firefighting and flying, that's what
and
it was.
none of those are super effective against Dragapult, and Dragapult's immune to one of them, resistant to 1 or 2 of them, and neutral to the others. And meanwhile, you had something that was super effective against like all of them. So I don't remember what moves they were, but I know you had Hex, which is good for the. Actually, I don't think it was necessarily good for any of the typing, but it was stab for you. And then you had a flying type move, which is good for the fighting type. And I think you had a ground type move, which is good for the fire type.
It had the dragon type move. I can't remember its exact name, but it was like something like double dart or dart something.
Yeah, the dragon dart thing.
Where it made you go first, and that was the key difference.
Yes,
it, it made me go first, and it shot you twice.
So the flame charge, the move that Cinderace had that boosted his speed, didn't matter because you would go first regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, and you also had well, I don't think it was on the Dragapult, but it might have been. There was one Pokemon you had that had a flying move where you went up in the air, and so whenever I'd use high jump kick, which if it misses does insane damage to itself. So you flew up in the air, therefore I could not hit you, and I was like, damn, that was a pretty genius counter right there. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it certainly worked.
Can we actually talk about that, though? Like, the flying up in the air type moves that some of these Pokemon have? I kid you not, and I was kind of shocked that this happened because I didn't think it was possible. But I flew up in the air. I don't even remember what I was battling, but it was something that made a tornado. But I went up in the air to use bounce. And so, for that one round, I was in the air. It used this tornado move, fully expecting it to miss. But it still injured me. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because technically I'm not there for it to hit me. And I was so confused. I almost lost the battle because of that.
Alright, you're getting caught up to me because I've been going pretty slow.
Yeah, I've been trying to rush through it.
Oh, I thought... I thought that was a shiny Lechonk for a second.
Lechonk.
The freaking I forgot what the spider's name is.
Trancha something.
I know. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but I thought it was a shiny Lechonk.
I think it's like Trantangula. You're gonna make me annoyed to find out though.
I knew the name of it when I played it, but it's been. I got through out there at the time of this recording. The game hasn't even been out. It's only been out for like a month and a half. It hasn't been out for almost a year, or for like 8 months, like when this goes up. I'm sure by then I'll have it more memorized. But okay, I do have Pokeballs. Okay.
Oh, you're going after a little chunk.
It scripts you into it. So first catch. Here we go. It's mine.
Wait.
Got him.
Does it script you into it?
Yeah.
I didn't catch Lechonk. It's my first Pokemon. I killed it and then went to another Pokemon.
Oh well, you don't have to catch it, but in this game, in a Nuzlocke, you do.
Yeah. Though, if I miss it, I do have to capture another Pokemon because it won't let you do anything else in the game until you do it. I learned that the hard way.
Chonklet.
Chonklet?
Yeah, like Piglet, but with Chonk instead. Chonklet.
Did you battle it or did you just throw a Pokeball?
I just threw a Pokeball. Thank you for the extra Pokeballs. Okay, so this actually won't be that much. It'll actually probably be like 15 minutes shorter, depending on if we unlock online right now, or if it has to be after we get to our first friggin'... Let's see. Excuse me. I can't connect to the internet yet? I have to...
I think you have to get to the school first.
Ah, damn it. Alright, well, I'm skipping past all of this shit.
Oh wait, we don't go to the school first. We go.
No, we go to the
have
lighthouse. But
Yeah, we have to get our.
we have our whole
legendary.
shtick with the legendary too.
Yeah.
I don't think the online wait's that long. I don't think. It might be after your first Pokemon Center. That's when you get the first like multiplayer thing.
I honestly don't remember because I didn't even start using like the online until like I was trying to complete the Pokédex, and that wasn't until I pretty much beat the game.
I actually still haven't used the online, so. I'm also really hurrying because I really have to use the bathroom, so I don't want to. I don't want to wait that long. Come on. Come on. Skippity skip skip.
Skippity skip skip.
Also, sorry if you haven't seen these games. We're really not focusing on the story that much. I will try to focus on the differences. As neither one of us have played Scarlet yet. We both just played Violet.
Ooh, this is what I'm most excited about because I have not seen what Koraidon looks like in his bicycling form.
He just runs. He doesn't bicycle, though.
He doesn't. What?
Because he's not futuristic. He hasn't evolved into a cycle yet.
That's insane.
Since he's from the past, bicycles weren't invented yet.
Okay,
So
see, I didn't know
he
that.
runs, which some people complained about, but I thought it was actually pretty smart. With the whole theme of, them evolving over time. He hasn't evolved the ability to run like a bicycle or to have wheels yet. I thought it was cool.
I didn't know he was from the past. I thought he was from the future like the other one was.
No, Scarlet is themed around the past, while Violet is themed around the future. That's why the professor in this one looks like a caveman as opposed to a...
That does make sense. I just thought that was her style. No, I wasn't going to judge her for that.
Nah, I noticed it like throughout the trailers. Whenever I looked at the exclusivity, I was like, so Miraidon has like straight up has like digital eyes and like jet engines, and runs like a motorcycle. Meanwhile, Koraidon doesn't have, just looks like something from Monster Hunter, and doesn't have the whole wheel thing going on. And the professor looks like a caveman. And like as things kept going on, I was realizing that Scarlet and Violet were also the professors' names were Sada and Turo, which are references to the Spanish words pasada and futuro. As these games are based off of Spain, pasada meaning past and futuro meaning future. And so I was kept noticing throughout the trailers that it seemed to be themed around past and future, but they also didn't want to call it past and future, which I thought was cool.
I would say I have to take your word for it because I don't know, like the Spanish. I failed Spanish with a 16 in the class.
Jesus.
So
Spanish was one of my best classes. I loved Spanish. I was one of only 10 students in my grade to actually make it through all 4 years of Spanish. Like, everybody took Spanish their freshman year in my class, but by the time senior year came around, most of them quit.
See, I make fun of the fact that I made a 16 in the class, but here's the thing. I can speak it well. I can read it well. I can understand it. For the most part. What caused me to fail was the same thing that causes me to fail English. As embarrassing as this is to say, like the nouns and verbs and everything, and like your adjectives, always trip me up. No matter what, it always trips me up. And like you have to break down the tree and everything, you know, break down sentences into like the little tree of this is a adjective, this is the adverb. You have to get rid of the conjunctions and everything. That's what caused me to fail the class.
What's your function?
Yeah, see, that's what caused me to fail the class. Not the fact that I couldn't speak it. It was the fact I couldn't break it down like you do in English. Because I can't even break down English that well. Okay, I really suck at my own language that I speak every day. Okay, I just suck. But that's what really caused me to fail the class, not the fact that I couldn't speak it or understand what I'm speaking.
Just like the grammar specifically, like the.
Yes, I am horrible with grammar. Absolutely trash.
Like you know which words to use, just not which form of the word.
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like when you're like hablais, hablar,
yeah.
hablos, yeah.
Hablamos.
Hablamos.
We speak.
Not
We speak as in the accessory for the Nintendo Wii, but We speak as in.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. Caused me to fail the class.
Come on, Karaidon, can you walk a little faster, please? I just want to get out of here.
You know, you can run.
And it won't let me once I catch up to him. It makes me stop and walk. Yeah. I walked in the original one just because like it was more immersive to walk. Like I very rarely actually ran or even rode them. I like to walk because it made me feel like I was in the Pokemon anime.
I ran the entire time. I 100% ran.
I walked for the immersion. It made sense in my head. Like I was like, I'd have my Pokemon out and I'd be walking and I'd be like, oh, it's just like in the anime, you know, where they walk from place to place. You have to go through all the paths and you see everything off to the side that counts as distractions along the way as it stops on my way to the next city. Like, it felt like I was just in the Pokemon anime, which is another thing I really liked. And that's kind of weird. It's sort of like that thing people do when they play Grand Theft Auto and they like to, and I don't know if you've ever done it, where you play Grand Theft Auto, but you behave like a normal citizen.
Yes.
It was basically like that, but Pokemon acting like I'm in the anime where you walk from place to place. Oh my god, can this go a little faster?
I wish Pokemon was real and that this was our reality with Pokemon. Can we also talk about Pokemon for a second here? Like the anime. Do you know how old Jesse and James are?
I don't recall.
Okay, in the show, they are 29 years old. I did not know that. I thought they were like, right. I thought they were like 18 and 19 or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, I knew they were significantly. I knew they were like adults, but not like old enough to be considered like mom age, but like we're old enough to be like certainly like full on complete adults on their own with no I would guess somewhere like late 20s, early 30s. Like I'd say early 30s probably. Might be a little younger than I expected actually, but not by much.
Okay, but like, think about this though. You have these two grown-ass adults that are chasing this 10-year-old around.
Yeah, that's part of what makes it funny for me.
I'm like, I thought it was insane. Like, somebody posted a video going through the age of every single Pokemon character in the entire series from like every series, and like just showing like the ages of everybody. I was genuinely shocked about some of them. Who was it? I'm trying to think what her name is. The blonde with like the two black thingies in her hair that kind of looked like Umbreon's ears. Can't think of her name.
Oh, Cynthia?
Yes, yes. She was like 40 something, and I'm like, what?
Really? I thought she was like. I expected her to be in like her late 30s. Would be my guess.
Oh, she was up there, and like the oldest one was obviously the old lady
Diantha?
from No, the oldest one was what's her face? The fairy the fairy gym leader from Sword and Shield.
Oh, Opal?
Yes, she was 88 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I look perfectly in sync with Houndoom. I didn't do anything. I just kept hitting the B button.
So some bad news.
What's that?
My headphones are dying. Yay. Actually, one of them just died. I don't know how long the other one's gonna last.
Oh, great.
I mean, it ain't that bad. I'll just be hearing you through my computer. Which actually, honestly, probably isn't a good idea. Shoot. We'll get there.
Well, we'll take a break after the after this episode.
Yeah, it should
Which,
only take about 5 minutes.
hopefully is close to an end.
Hopefully. It'd take about 5 minutes for it to charge up some.
God damn it. I can't connect online yet. So we're going to the lighthouse, yeah. This is where I meet Arvin. Also, for the rules, any scripted encounters are separate from regular encounters. Except for the catch we just did, because that one kind of was like a regular encounter, basically. But like any storyline encounters don't count. Like we can still catch them, but it doesn't count toward our catch for that area or anything.
Yeah, we'll put them in like a separate box or something. I don't know.
And like we can still use them, but they don't count as like
the 12.
Like they don't count. Like if I do it, it doesn't count as my catch for that, specific category because they're their own thing. Because they're considered a fate connection. Some people don't trade them for that reason, but like I think it's kind of boring. I'd want to trade it.
Right.
Okay, come on. I. Please, for the love of all that is holy, hurry up. I need to change the text speed to fast.
Oh my god, I should have done that too.
I didn't think about that.
You failed, Jesse, you failed.
Now I gotta battle Arvin.
You should be able to easy one swipe him.
I've only done one battle, which is the catch. So actually it might be a little tough, but we're not counting anything until we do our trades. Actually, no, he's still only level 5, so it's probably fine. I won't be one-swiping him, though. Alright, am I done?
Am I done? Am I done? Can we go? Am I get done?
All right, I beat him. Come on, let's go. Let's hurry up and get to the freaking online stuff. If we don't get it after this lighthouse segment, I may just jump cut away on my, unfortunately, your live, so that didn't really help for you, but you can catch up that way. I'll run to the bathroom, we can charge your headphones. We'll see. Come on, please. Yes, let's climb the lighthouse.
Why do I imagine you just like needing to go to the restroom so bad that you like bolt out of your chair and end up slipping on your pants or something?
Well, I'm wearing shorts, so I'd be very shocked if I slip on them. Yeah, that's Mesagosa. Yeah. There's Mesagosa. There's another Pokemon. It was a school. Yes. Come on. I don't even know what I just said. Need to get back. Learn so much. Also, you can see it from up here. As far as class lands, yeah. As far as the eye can see, sure. Come on. Natural spaces of Pokemon. Hurry up. Please.
I can hear the urgency in your voice. That's funny as shit. Alright. I think this is it, Jesse.
Okay, I can't go yet, so I'm going to go ahead and jump cut here. You can catch up to me, charge your headphones if you'd like. We'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Whew. Whitney, you there? Oh crap, she can't hear me because she probably was charging her headphones. Okay. Whew. Also, I found out... Oh yeah, I just realized she messaged me saying to message her when I'm back. Come on, unmute me. Unmute me. Make it noticeable on the screen for her so she can see my character moving. Oh, my character got dizzy. Whitney. Okay, she'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I found out that the online functionality unlocks literally after Los Platos, which is right here. the Pokemon Center here, I should say. Alright, she's gonna be back, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump cut because I don't want to get too far ahead again. And we're back. Okay, so when I was in the bathroom, I looked up when we get online, and it is... Why am I moving so slowly? Okay, now I'm back to normal. I don't know what just happened. It is after this Pokemon Center that we get online.
Yay!
So, but technically, whatever your first Pokemon Center is, which if it's not this one, you've got to be like deliberately trying to go to another one. So, I believe even if you went to a different one, hypothetically, it would work, but I have no reason to do that. So,
No!
Yeah.
I wanted the Pokeball! No, I'm
Oh,
already...
hang on. Actually, don't kill it. Don't kill it. I wanted to propose the idea of catching one more because I realized that going into like the first gym, that would mean we'd only have 2 Pokemon.
Okay,
If we did it the one
I'm fine
way.
with that.
Do we want to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
one more? Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
I was gonna pitch that anyway, so I'm glad I got that out there before you did that battle.
I was just gonna totally run, but you know what?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that too. But either way, you would have screwed yourself out of a catch, or we could have I would have let you do another one, but then it would have been listened to. They're like, oh, we bent the rules for this one, and I guess we're sort of bending the rules as it is, but we could say the Lechonk was a scripted catch, so or a scripted encounter rather. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, yes, I know how the Let's Go feature works. Okay. Connect to internet. There we go. Oh, communicating. I was like, is it just going to be frozen till then?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Establishing connection. I'm not connected to the internet. Sweet. Oh, Pokeportal. Oh, let me go get my third catch first. Hello, anybody? Is that a Pokemon over here? No, it's a trainer. I'm not doing any trainer battles yet. All right, I'll go after the Fido. Let's just YOLO ball it first, see if that works. Lapis.
Lapis. Is it US?
Isn't it? Isn't it? I thought it was LAPIZ. Or depending on what you're trying to spell, but.
Lapis lazuli.
Oh, I thought you were going for something else, but.
Yeah,
I have a good name for this one. Oh, shit. I hope I have enough letters. I think I have just enough. Bagel Beagle.
Bagel.
All right. So it's time to do our surprise trade.
Well, after I do this.
Yeah.
I would have totally named it Pillsbury Doughboy.
Pillsbury Doughbog, Dough Dog. Damn.
Pillsbury Dough Pug.
Alright, hurry up and get through. This episode is just as long as the first episode of the last one. Jesus. I was like, oh, this one will be shorter. Nope. After we do our first trade, should we link up and...
Yeah.
All right. Oh, have you done the trick for, or did you do the trick for evolving Palmo, the evolution of Palmy into the final evolution by hopping on top of the Pokemon Center?
Wait, what? No.
So there's a trick where you can hop on top of, I don't know if it's all Pokemon Centers or just certain ones, but you can hop on top of a Pokemon Center, and the Palmo will get confused and just run around in a circle beneath you.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
And of course, it's, it evolves by running so many steps. So
I wish that was oh my god, I wish I would have known that because I actually did go the 1,000 steps for every Pokemon that needed to walk.
Oh, I just stood up there and let it run in circles. Alright, ready? Poke Portal. I have not done this yet, so... Surprise trade. Because I don't have any Pokemon in my boxes. God damn it, I have to go to put Pokemon in boxes
Oh, no,
first.
no. You don't have to have them in boxes anymore.
No, it just told me. You have to have them in boxes.
Wait, I traded out of my hand.
You can trade out of hand, but I think you need to have Pokemon in your boxes to do it or something. I don't know. But I'm going to move these two. Actually, I got to make sure that my starter is in the box. So I'm going to trade them in the order I received them. Just in case it requires me to have them in the box.
I'm going out of order. I'm going backwards.
That's breaking the rules.
What? You can't select a Pokemon in your party.
Your progress and start the surprise trade. Yes, let's go. Captain Crunch. Do your new trainer proud, okay? Surprise trade completed. Here we go. What did I get?
Oh god, your quality's so bad. What?
Oh Jesus! Look on I you can see in the bottom left corner of her screen on here, my quality dropped significantly for her.
That's okay. Just tell me what you
right
get.
through the roof of the Pokemon Center. Well, I got an. Are you kidding me? An Azurill. I mean, it'll be Water Fairy, which is pretty good. But like this early on, like that, like have Azurill itself, like as a that's not good to have at the start. But if I can have a good Pokemon in one of my other ones, oh, you got a male Combi. Jeez, you don't even have potential. That's actually worse. And yours is better for the start, but like that is not gonna last till late game.
So what level can we
I think it's 15.
Control?
Is it 15?
Please be bigger than 15. I don't want you. It's level 6, you bitch.
Alright. Oh, shit. Actually, I went back. Alright. Chocolate.
Oh, it's holding a honey pot. Wait, what? What's it holding?
It's holding honey.
Huh.
I guess we could start walking toward the school. Well, actually, because I
try-
want to battle this other trainer back here first before I head toward the school, because I want to get that free XP.
Wait, what trainer?
What the hell name was that? Fetuwesser?
Fetuwesser.
Oh, I got a shiny Snom!
What?
I got a shiny Snom, let's go! At least I think it was shiny. It doesn't look shiny there, but it was sparkling and... Hang on, let me look. Is it actually shiny? Hang on, it looks shiny in the thing. Maybe it's not shiny. Maybe I misinterpreted, but it looked shiny in the thingy.
I think you just got a little too excited there.
I'm excited for Snom regardless. Yeah, maybe it's just a regular Snom. It looks shiny in the thingy.
What
I don't know what
shiny
shiny
Snom? Yeah, what does
I don't
it
know
even look like?
I don't know what it looks like, but it looks sparkly. Maybe it was a... Oh, gosh dang, I have to freaking... Okay, false alarm. It's not a shiny, but it's a Snom, so... Let me just like check everything. What's that? No, that's the Terra type thing. Yeah, it's not shiny. I thought it was shiny. God damn it.
The the shiny form has like a green face and like a pinkish body.
Ooh, shields the Pokemon from additional effects of moves. That's nice.
Alright, let's see what I got for my Lechonk, whose name I named Babe from Babe Pig in the City. Babe Pig in the City. Why am I getting all these foreign ones? Can I get a foreign Ditto, please?
Igglybuff.
You know what? Igglybuff is not what I would say is a very good Pokemon to have off in the beginning.
At least you'll have a fairy type. I don't have anything for the first gym yet, so I would like to have something good against grass types. So we're doing the bug gym first. That is our first challenge that we're going for. Last trade. We're both off to a pretty weak start, honestly. I feel like I've got the slighter upper hand. Mine will be definitely better late game than yours. If you can evolve the Igglybuff before the first gym, then you'll probably be fine, because Jigglypuff is pretty decent. Well, I guess Frost... Well, no, because it definitely won't be Frostmoth before the first gym. Oh, my trade completed. I didn't even pay attention. Shit,
So Lapis Lazuli is going away. First non-foreign trade. And I got...
A Finneon.
Oh, yeah, Finneon. I was like...
Yeah, that's pretty decent. I really like Lumineon. Lumineon's an underrated Pokemon. I feel like this is one of the Pokemon that people forget exists. But I think Lumineon looks cool. Alright, Bagel Beagle. Sent to Mint was the name of the person. A Quaxley! Alright, Quaxley's on the tee.
Look at you getting your starter back.
Get another surprise trade? Nope. Alright,
Watch Quaxley be the first one to die out of your group.
It's level 1. Let me check the summer. Oh shoot, no, not move. Well, actually, yeah, move. Wanted to look at his stuff. Oh, I still got Torrent. Damn.
Whoa. I just realized my Finneon is like level 21.
Oh, so yeah, you can retrade it if you want. But or you can keep it. You don't have to trade it, but whichever you prefer. So, level 1. Oh, Jesus, Snom is 37. Okay, I have to trade him out. I can't. As much as I want to keep the Snom, because I love Snom, he's my own. I mean, Quaxley's good, but like, I don't want to go off of just one good Pokemon to start with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not risking it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and trade mine as well.
If it wasn't the start, like literally the first trade set of the game, I might have kept it. Dang it, that's really unfortunate though. I was so excited to have Snom. I still remember before Sword and Shield came out, Snom had a cult following. People fucking love Snom.
No.
I do too. One of my favorite Pokemon cards is just the Snom on a bench. It's Snom sitting on a bench. Wow, that was fast. Okay.
Give me something good. Give me something really good.
Magic card. Hey,
No,
but at least you got a Pokemon that'll last to end game, which isn't something you have yet. And I guess Jigglypuff can last. I got another Quaxley. Watch it be Mr. Bubbles. Wouldn't that be funny?
I would.
Nope, it's just a Quaxley from Austin. Yeah, I'll be getting another surprise trade. Let me just, for the sake of it, check out this Quaxley. I know I have to trade this one even if this one is good. It's literally the same as my current one. Like, everything is exactly the same.
My
Stats and everything.
My Magikarp's only a level 1 Pokemon.
Hey, that means it's going to be better late game. Because that means it was bred, so it's likely got higher IVs than a regular, or more IVs in general than a regular Magikarp. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm ending the episode. Like if I get another dupes. But I highly doubt it. Unless they get another Quaxley. In which case, apparently there are enough Quaxleys in the world. But I'm shocked that... Because I know Quaxley was not the most picked one. It was Fuecoco.
Quaxley.
Okay. Hey, this is good for the first gym.
What is it? I can't see.
It's the friggin' Squawkabilly. It's a bird. I have not used this Pokemon, so it'll be a new experience for me.
I know it has color variations, which is insane.
Yeah, though I do prefer Oricorio from Sun and Moon. Oricorio is freaking cool. I like Oricorio a lot. That's the dancing bird. If you haven't seen it, there's like a, I forget the names of the forms, but there's one for each of the 4 islands in the game. There's one that does like a hula dance. There's one that does like the salsa. The red form is my favorite. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad this episode's finally over. It's actually, I think, is even longer than the first episode of the last Wonderlocke. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Do you want to do it?
Oh! I don't think my throat can handle doing that.
All right, fine. Bye.